Coming up on Valley News Live at 6, a family in need of your help as they search for their missing daughter.
New developments surrounding the recent conviction of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin.
And demolition crews hammering away at the former Elam Rehab and Care Center. Valley News Live at 6 starts right now.
This is Valley News Live at 6.
I feel like it's more than just a missing person. I feel like she's actually in danger, and I need the cops to realize that.
The family of a missing Fargo woman is begging for help tonight, saying they fear she's in danger.
30-year-old Jessicahauser was reported missing Sunday night, but Fargo police say Hauser hasn't been seen since April 29th and hasn't been heard from since April 30th. Her family says that she was near downtown Fargo when she disappeared.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley spoke with Hauser's family today, who say they feel like they're the only ones concerned about Jessica's safety.
Mother of 3, sister, daughter, and friend, now gone into thin air.
It's been crazy, and we just want answers. We just want to know that she's okay.
Along with Fargo Police's work, Hope Seeley says she and her family have been doing their own investigation, learning Jessica may very well be with a man who Seeley says is dangerous and possibly violent.
That's one thing to the puzzle that we have not concluded on why she was with him.
And Seeley says she's been in contact with the man, a person we're not naming, as Fargo Police have yet to publicly identify him. But Seeley states the man has told her he knows where Jessica is, but won't disclose any other information.
He says that she's safe, that she'll have him call home, but she has not reached out to us. And that's not like her at all.
Seeley also says her sister has been dealing with addiction recently, which makes her and her family feel like the community takes her disappearance not as serious.
I fear for her life, and everybody around me does too, and we just need to find her and we need answers. How do we know it's not going to be too late? How do we know that she's not dead already?
Adding she hopes posting flyers around the downtown area will speed up the process, bringing answers and her sister's safe return. In downtown Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
If you have any information regarding Jessicahauser's whereabouts, call police at 741-451-7660.
Finding the good in our forecast takes a little work these days. The weather isn't that bad. It's just not that great either. Hutch explains it much better, though. He's here with a look at tonight's conditions. Hutch?
We're going to give it a shot, Andrea, as we head into our evening hours. We started the morning mighty cold. Take a look at these low temperatures. Teens and 20s out there. Hope you did not leave the door ajar on this May the 4th. Temperatures warming up into the mid-50s, even some 60s down near Aberdeen with light winds. It feels pretty fair, but we do have changes out to the west. Some showers near Lake Jessicahauser will spread in our general direction, but not tonight. Get out there and enjoy the 50s as we go through most of the evening with clear skies and very light winds. Coming up for some tomorrow, snow. I think it will. I'll have details in your hour-by-hour forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
We have new information for you tonight on that mobile home fire we first brought you last night. Moorhead Fire has completed its investigation and has deemed the trailer a total loss. Investigators say it started from an improperly disposed cigarette on the deck near the front of the home. The homeowner is receiving help from the Red Cross.
Fargo police say they have identified the person responsible for vandalizing a Jesus statue outside of St. Mary's Cathedral in downtown Fargo. The person put black paint on the face of the statue around 3:30 in the morning on Saturday, April 17th. Police say although they know who the person is in this case, they have not yet been able to make an arrest. We will continue to bring you updates on this story on our VNL News app.
Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin has filed an appeal for a new trial. Chauvin's attorney filing the request, alleging that Chauvin's ability to have a fair trial was affected by pretrial publicity. The motion alleges that the court abused its discretion by denying the requests for a change in venue and a new trial. Chauvin was found guilty of second and third degree murder as well as second degree manslaughter in George Floyd's May 2020 death. The superintendent in Wahpeton says an investigation is underway after an allegation that fifth grade students reenacted the murder of George Floyd. We were contacted on social media this afternoon about the matter. The person making the claim is a business manager in Wahpeton and said students were upset about what happened. The Wahpeton Elementary School official media page commented on the post saying that they would like an opportunity to discuss the concerns, and the superintendent added that no additional information will be released at this time.
Sanford Hospital is thinking about offering the Pfizer vaccine to children between the ages of 12 and 15. The hospital is looking at the data and believes that there is enough evidence to back up their future administration. Vaccinations could begin with this age group by the end of the month, but health officials say education about the vaccine continues to be their primary goal.
We do recognize that the chance of severe COVID disease is rare in adolescents, but we do recognize that COVID disease and sometimes its complications do arise in patients of that age group. So we do want to encourage vaccination wherever possible.
Sanford is offering the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to certain patients after the pause was lifted jointly from the CDC and FDA on April 23rd. Staff will offer the vaccine to the general public when it becomes available. Clay County Public Health will be holding walk-in vaccine clinics on Thursday and Friday. The May 6th clinic will be held from 3 to 6 p.m. The one on May 7th from 10 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. Both clinics will take place at the Yumcomst Center. You can still register for an appointment if you would like to. You can find that link on our website, valleynewslive.com.
Speaking of appointments, some drugstore chains are now offering same-day COVID-19 vaccine appointments. Walgreens says same-day appointments will be available starting tomorrow, and CVS started doing same-day appointments a little over a week ago. The chains are rolling out more flexible schedules as demand for the shot slows and some vaccine hesitancy. If you're looking for options to get a COVID vaccine shot, use our VNL Vaccine Tracker. It's on the home page of our website, or as we've been telling you, you can open up your phone camera and point it to the QR code on your screen, then tap the link that pops up.
Governor Tim Walz says he'll announce a reopening plan for the state on Thursday. The last rollback of COVID restrictions in Minnesota came about halfway through March, when restaurants and bars were allowed to operate at 75% capacity and gym capacities increased to 50%. Capacity limits at religious services and salons were also lifted. Entertainment venues were also allowed to increase indoor and outdoor occupancy levels from 25% to 50%, with a maximum of 250 people.
The man accused of spray painting hate messages on a Moorhead mosque is being invited to visit the building. The Minnesota chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations says it's joining the Moorhead Muslim community in forgiving Benjamin Enderle after he was accused of vandalizing the building. Enderle told police he did it to get a reaction from the community. Community members gathered last night to clean the mosque. A GoFundMe was set up to upgrade the building's security, raising nearly $30,000. You can find a link to that on our website, valleynewslive.com. Demolition crews are tearing away at the remains of the Elam Rehab and Care Center on South University in Fargo. A huge fire in January of 2020 forced the closure of the facility. The current plans include putting up a new facility, which will be the same size, but will have fewer beds and will have a different layout. Crews will have a lot of work ahead of them, with the new facility set to open next spring.
The West Fargo Park District is reminding you to be mindful of where you buy your event tickets. People have been commenting on its events on Facebook about others who want to sell their tickets because of a family emergency or death. The Park District says it doesn't allow reselling of tickets for its events. If you're unable to attend an event that you paid for, contact the West Fargo Park District office for a refund or a credit. And if you need help uncovering an issue, call our whistleblower hotline and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, what changes are coming to nursing visitation rules in North Dakota?
And it was a crisp start to our workday today with a lot of sunshine, though. We have some milder conditions tonight and not a lot of wind. Coming up, some unsettled weather tomorrow could mean flakes for a few. Details are straight ahead.